We need. Come on. Erecting a dispenser. We need it. Teleporter coming right up. We need. We needed this. We need. Incoming! Gotta move that gear up. Whew. Appreciate it, Doc. Backing up. Spy around here. Hey boys, it's a spy!
No. So guys, So guys, if you want the teleporter there, but you won't go in and clear out the spot, that's my job too. Like you get right to the doorway and stop.
We needed it.
It's a spy.
We need. I'm moving this. Thanks for the ride, partner. That there wasn't getting any lighter. Moving out. Thanks for the ride, partner.
And telefragged. Oh wow, my team went up. Well, they're trying to help, I guess, right?
Spy 7 left teleporters.
Oh, jeez.
Spot 7, my teleporter. Teleporter down.
Yeah, team is not really that great today.
Teleporter down. We need teleporter coming right up. We need it. You're all right, Doc. Teleporter going up. Spy around here. Moving out. Whew, that demo's a spy. Moving out. Come on, get it. Dispenser down. We needed a. We need. Spy 7, my teleporter. Sentry down.
Yeah, my team is just really not working together that well. Why did you run, Heavy? Dude, I guess it is my job to kill the Heavy. That's where the teleporter goes. Yeah, no, see, it's totally not me imagining things. Like, whatever. I mean, sometimes that's how it goes. Sometimes there's not anything that you can do
Deploy. Deploy.
with a team that won't,
Teleporter going up.
Yeah, I don't want to call anybody out, but 4 people saw the heavy on, by the big HP in the tunnel and ran away and left me holding the tele. It's freaking incredible.
In 60 seconds.
Auf Wiedersehen, Schweinhund!
Maybe I could spy gab it.
Mission ends in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's failed.
Maybe not.
Here,
Let's do this.
go buy a nicer hat.
Come on. Who's with me?
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
Shall we?
Yeah, you might individually be decent at the game, but your teamwork sucked.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
We needed a...
Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Whoa.
Alert.
That one was shiny.
Control point is being captured. Mission begins in 60 seconds.
You're doing good, lad.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
Oh, he's already discharging it.
Mission begins.
I thought he was charging it. Oops. Oh well.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, this is Dust Bowl though. I mean, that's kind of funny. I don't mean to laugh. I ain't trying to be me, but that's funny. Like, and I'm out of stickies. And we don't have an NG up here on the point. Oh, there's everybody and the spy.
The control point is being captured. Time has
They're probably already up in here. I look away for 1 second. Now, why would an NG rush me up here? And the spy! No! How many pyros do we got? 4?
control point is being contested.
Oh, I made a custom kill feed to disable people's names. Just in some attempt to kind of sanitize the kill feed. And I disabled everybody's names too, like when you look at them you don't see their name tag. And it's not a HUD that I downloaded, it's a HUD that I made. Yeah, I have a tendency to be overly thorough with explanations. My bad. I mean, I had one person like find the server that I was on and make it a point to watch the stream so that they could go and stand directly in front of me with, like, you know,
The final control point is being
a really not safe for work name. Yeah. There's like a handful of people that really, really don't want me to play TF2.
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
I mean, could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's the same people responsible for starting the bot epidemic too. But again, that's all just baseless speculation.
Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing though, is that when people decide to do stuff like that, most of the time it's not really like a well thought out or reasoned reason. You know, it's not like hardly ever a good reason, you know? And then in most cases, you know, just from my own experience, which, you know, that's going to be skewed anyway, but from my own experience, those people that make those kind of decisions, usually not that stable in the other parts of their lives too. Like, yeah. That's funny. Like, I didn't even see that you said that, and like I look up and it's like, yeah, usually that's what it is. I guess the one, like, I'm not really about pride or anything, but like the one thing that I'm somewhat proud of is, despite being like a nobody and only, you know, never having been to school for the computer or anything, like, I've managed to find a way to counter most everything that they've done to try to like prevent me from playing the game. And in my case, it's like purely reactionary. Like, I'm not trying to do anything other than play the game. Just a job. Well, I mean, I don't think it's for a lack of want to so much as like I gotta think of a pretty succinct way to put this, and I haven't really spent much time thinking of a succinct way to put it, but like, you know how there's only so many viable variations? You know what I mean? Like, you can only add so many weapons to so many classes before, like, you're either starting to be, like, you know, duplicate the same thing, or, like, where you've hit the limit where there's not anything else to add, like... But as far as that goes, I guess you could maybe add some more maps, but with as many maps and as many game modes as the game has, like... And then there's that, is this game, for not just me, but a lot of people, has significant replay value. Like... It's kind of a good example, in my opinion, of like, if you spend enough time to get good enough at a thing, like, they're like, you know, those games that kind of progress on rails, like, you know, you get your character to maximum level and then the game's over. And then, like, you never get to use your character. Well, TF2 is somewhat of an exception in that case. Like, it might be the same Dust Bowl map that you've played a million times before, but it's still just as fun as, like, you know, the first few times that you kind of got good at it. And the game would be too boring if it was too easy. Kerblue. Games where you have to constantly play the game 24/7 to keep up with the community. Like, I used to play a lot of World of Warcraft, and I got really, really good at it. I started writing my own add-ons for it on top of it. Like, they weren't, you know, they weren't really in-depth add-ons, but like, you know, if an add-on didn't exist for a particular thing that, you know, the raid group needed, like the Altraxian fight, there was no thing that, you know, when we were doing the fight, there's no thing that picked up the timer to tell you when to fade in hard mode. That was a long time ago, but like... But I haven't played WoW in so long that all my info is like pretty dated. Like, I'm aware of like the 5-man heroics, or like the, I don't even know what they're called, but that seems to be what a lot of people do now instead of raiding. Well, I can't even remember what they're called. He taunted after every kill. Yeah. You know, it's funny that people get upset with taunting. I mean, like, that's what the point is. Like, well, you said go, and I went, and he didn't go. Medic troll. Alright, I'm not gonna pretend that I have a level head about this game either, because I still get mad. Like, just the last round where my team wasn't helping me get the teleporter set up, but at the same time demanding that we have a teleporter. And unsurprisingly, we lost. Like... and check out my name here. Here's a good weapon name. Spam. Because I'm not trying to impress you. I'm trying to kill you. Let me get up here. It's easier to shoot up over that thing from this way. Dead. Ooh. Now my team's gonna overextend. Didn't really bother me. It was funny. Yeah, well, I'm talking about the people that they get all kinds of bent out of shape, like in like 2 Fort because somebody taunted because they died. Like, you know, it'd be nice more Demo Man melees that aren't oriented toward Demo Knight. Yeah, I guess. The one thing that would be really nice is if the Caber recharged. That would be pretty good, but like the old, like, you know, used to be kind of like OP. Why is my gun invisible? Because I have a keybind set up to make it invisible or visible. Because I can keep track of what gun that I have without having to see what it is. Ooh. Come on, Pyro. Ow. Good job, Spy. Good job. Like a freaking trapdoor spider. Somebody gonna sneak up through the other way there. Where did he go? No, we're probably gonna lose this because we're overextending. And the NG's back on the point, if they are back on the point, are probably getting just swarmed by spies. Demo Man jump scare, indeed. Where did he go? Oh, there he is. The Roblox of TF2 is a good Caber remake. I've never played that one. What was it called? Typical Colors 2, I think, is the Roblox version. I played Arsenal. I played Arsenal with my nephew. Arsenal isn't really a bad shooting game. I did get kicked from the server for cheating, even though I wasn't cheating, but I mean, I imagine it was probably younger people, but Yeah, most of my computer gaming has been on like subpar systems. So like I had to find like every workaround to try to find like to get that stuff to work. So I totally feel you with not having a good computer. This is like my first decent computer ever. And yeah. Oh, here it comes. Oh. I mean, it was pretty nice, like, maybe a few years ago, but no, it's just a gaming laptop. Got it at Walmart. GRU. Oh, we got a crit streak here. I'll read chat in a second. No, and he got covered with an Uber. No. Why is everybody playing Demo Man? Because why wouldn't you play Demo Man? What is he yelling? He's yelling something.
Attention. 5 minutes left.
The hell I don't think I've heard that voice line before. Not often, anyway. He must have gotten a really good streak of crits. Oh crap, that's the wrong thing. There we go. Dacto. I hear a spy. Ah, freaking sniper. All right, the grunt gloves are running urgently. Soup can pyro. In hell. Energy orb 1.mb3. Demo primaries were food. Stock grenade launcher is a hamburger. And the iron bomber is a cheeseburger. I've never used the iron bomber. Mostly just because I like to stock pills for mortars and stuff. I usually use a stock or the lock and load. I think I got close to 40,000 kills on my lock and load. The old lock and load. Oh, and then I found out that the Iron Bomber hitbox was bugged, so then I wouldn't use it because I don't like to use bugged stuff. You know, because it kind of takes away from the idea that it's actually you being decent at the game and not using some kind of bugged weapon. Where's the third barrel on the lock and load? It's in your heart. It's in the Demo Man's heart and his soul. His spirit is the third barrel. But the old lock and load was so disgustingly OP, but not in a bugged way. Like, ooh. Like, you only had 2 pills And you had to hit those shots because if you're getting chased by a heavy and you didn't hit that third pill, or if he was overhealed, you were dead. But one of the most disgusting things about the old lock and load was if you shot 2 pills up over where the cart was, and one of them happened to be a crit and happened to clip somebody on a full cartload of people, it was just a mess. It was just everybody is dead. Like, dead. The pacemaker and load. Lock and load. Shrimp crab takes a while to get good with, but once you're good. Yeah. I mean, I'm still kind of out of practice. But like, because I went through like a little while where I didn't play like any games at all. Like I had other more important stuff to do than play games, but I mean, as of like the last year or so, I've been playing TF2 like non-stop.
Medic!
Play Ultra Kill. I've never even heard of it. I mean, I kind of live like under a rock. Like, the pacemaker and load, typical colors too, has a grenade launcher. Looks like the stock, behaves like the lock and load. Ultra Kill is basically the easiest game to run. It's challenging. Ooh. Pretty much the only games that I play are like the only games that I have. And they're the only games that I really know about, because why would I really know anything about games that I don't have and don't play? I mean, a lot of people are all about like the hype factor of stuff. Like they want to do like the thing that they think everybody else is doing. I've never been that person. And I kind of don't intend to try or to start to be that person. Dacto.
Thank you, Doctor.
No, I've never heard of Ultra Kill. Like, I'm open to hearing about new games, but it's unlikely that I'll probably get them. You know, because I like to be good at the games that I play, and I like to play the games that I like, so. But I'm not against playing new games. Dead. There's a revolver that can throw coins that you can shoot, and a shotgun that's also a grenade launcher. Kind of makes me think of Borderlands. I should do like a Borderlands 2 play. Ooh. Crockett to the face. Should do like a Borderlands 2 playthrough. I'll do it for the stream, or do it for the channel. I'm pretty old though too. Like, do you ever play Half-Life XDM? It used to have a lot of really weird weapons. Like, it had a pistol that shot explosions. I can't really remember most of the particular. I thought you were gonna try to stab me. Then I'm kind of trying to focus on killing people.
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
You're a spy. Like, maybe a few years before Team Fortress 2 came out, I wrote a Quake 3 mod. And it basically took the values and, you know, times them all by like 100 kind of thing. And I made it so all of your health regenerated and all of your ammo regenerated, and I gave you 999 health. And that all happened within a 1 second tick. So the only way to kill people was to do like 1,000 or more damage in less than a second, or otherwise their health would regen. And I made it so the railgun shot all the way through the map. Made it so the plasma gun, I copied and pasted the plasma gun, and then copied and pasted every other function from every other weapon, and I renamed it to the poop your pants gun. And so when you shot it, it would shoot every weapon all at once. I made the plasma grenades bounce. I mean, a lot of the stuff that I did, I just copied and pasted off of, there's a Quake 3 modding site, but I put it all in one mod. Added your own keybind to teleport anytime you wanted to, or to fly anytime you wanted to. I increased the basic run speed to like 10x, so you ran so fast that I had to increase the gravity, because otherwise you would end up like tripping off of a ramp just with the run speed. Made it so the rocket launcher and like the BFG didn't do any damage to you, so you could actually fly across the walls and stuff with the BFG. What else did I do? I changed the reload speed on the shotgun to like I think it was 25 milliseconds to go through as much bullets as you could. So it's basically infinite ammo and infinite health. And it's almost insta-gib. You know, it wasn't like any damage killed you immediately. It was almost insta-gib in that you had to do like more than 1,000 damage to a person in under a second to kill them. I mostly played with bots, but you fill a server up with like 30 bots and set them all on like Hurt Me Plenty. It was insane. Ooh, that was their demo, man. Made a proximity mine. I turned the lightning gun into, then I turned all the rockets. I added I took the homing code for a homing rocket, and I modified its seed value to be the value of the previous rocket that was fired. So you'd like hold your cursor still, but fire it straight, and it would come out in a spiral. And it was like a slow homing rocket with a really weird offset to start with. Kind of like the Beggar's Bazooka, but like times 100, but with homing too, like. And I changed the model from the rocket model to random gibs. So like it would shoot feet and heads and body parts and hands and like. But yeah, I'll shut up about that. It's just the thought of the gun that shoots coins and stuff made me think of that. It's basically you can take an existing game and change it to do like whatever you really want it to do, because that's just how the code works. Like especially if there's some kind of pre-existing code. That kind of looks like my heavies loadout.
Thank you, Doctor.
I think it's this one, yeah.
Medic!
Hold on, let me. Ah, crap. Oops. Where's the bird medic at? I want him to see that I'm also a bird with the bug eyes. You know, because that's important, right? Like, ooh. The Scooticus. The NG just hanging out. This spam. Dacto. Yeah, maybe I'll go doctor too. And nobody out here. No. Where is everybody? That's not good. I mean, it's good that he's keeping them from coming through there, but like, we're about to get Ubered. You know, we kind of have too many NGs. Oh, crap. I did not intend to go out there. They opened the door and that rocket bounced me out there. The explosive railgun laser beam. If you shoot the grenade with the laser, it does a nuke. No, I didn't mess around with the kamikaze in Quake 3. And I'm not making it up. Like, I totally did that. Like, what are you doing, Spy? What are you doing? Where's my main? Well, I'm one of those people that play everything. And what's even further different than normal is I advocate that people don't main things. It's okay to have like a favorite class to play, but maining means that you play only exclusively one class ever, no matter what. Which is not the same as having a favorite class to play. The reason that playing only one class ever means that you don't get to see the game from 8 different points of view. Like, a good example of that would be like, in order to be a good engineer, you have to play a little bit of spy to see what the spy is doing when he's trying to sap your stuff. Like, in order to be a good spy, you have to play a little bit of engineer to know what the engineer is going through when you try to save the stuff. I know why we got 5 medics and 3 NGs. We have way too much support and nobody doing anything. But the biggest one of all is people that have never ever played medic, ever. So they're stuck with this idea based on having no experience ever playing medic to know how long it takes to heal people. So what ends up happening is most of the time they way overestimate the amount of heals that they're getting from a medic. You know, with like the standard medic gun.
Victory.
And again, there's a difference between thinking you know something and knowing it firsthand. Like,
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
I mean, part of being decent at any game is not just being able to hit shots. It's all of the other stuff, like tactics and everything else. Situational understanding. Like, and a lot of people just believe that, you know, I call those people fraggles, you know. They're trying to be top Fraggle on Team Muppet. they should be doing, or what class they should be playing to complement whatever the going on the team. And they're just trying to get frags, bro. I'm the top. Yeah, but you're also the pyro that totally ignored the spy that's all over the engineer. Like, and then people get all in their feelings about how game mechanics work. This is like the same speech I give like every stream. But the reason that I do it on every stream is maybe one person that needs to hear it hears it. And maybe of that people that need to hear it and do hear it, maybe it has the desired effect. Because it's not about hurting their feelings. I'm sure that they'd feel much better if they were better at the game because they played based on the way that the game mechanics work and not how they feel like they should work. Because those are not the same thing. Not necessarily. I mean, I'd kind of like you to elaborate on why you feel that the concept of multi-class, multiplayer shooters are flawed. Pretty sure that was a spy in here. Nope. Just seeing stuff. I think it was a shadow I saw on the wall. It's fun to give your opponent a disadvantage by killing him. Well, I guess the only way that they could be flawed is two ways. If inherently their mechanics aren't like balanced to themselves, or the person playing them is trying to play it as if it's a first-person shooter. That's what I mean by Team Fraggle and, Top Fraggle on Team Muppet. They're trying to play it like it's a do what I want simulator. And it don't work like that. And then there's 15 other people on your team that are like being let down by the person that's not doing what they're supposed to do. But at the same time, you're giving them a disadvantage. I don't know about that. I mean, it's... I don't really see how you're giving the other player a disadvantage. That part I don't understand. I'm not saying you're not correct about it, I'm just saying I don't understand what you mean. Oh, the concept of competitive? Competitive is in itself a different game because it has different mechanics. It's a different game mode. People try to hype up competitive to being something superior or more difficult, when the truth is, it's a lot more difficult to play on a 32-person server of people of varying skill levels because you'll almost always run into the new person that's in an area that it doesn't make sense for them to be in tactically. So it's less predictable that way. And the higher the unpredictability, the higher the difficulty. Whereas competitive is the inverse of that, in that the more people that are more skilled at doing the most likely thing, which is the best choice to do in a given situation, they're more predictable because of that. which puts them at a disadvantage. I mean, this is all just my opinion, but like, seems like the math works out on that. Like, I thought you said competitive. Competition? Well, I don't really see it as giving the other team a disadvantage so much as both teams being equal in their potential for an advantage or a disadvantage, but it's their ability to achieve that puts themselves at a disadvantage or an advantage. What is going on over there, Heavies? Yeah. Yeah, I got like the orange monster from Looney Tunes loadout. Yeah, not really doing that great as Heavy today either. Dead. I was too slow.
Thanks, lads.
Ooh. That was the bad corner. But yeah, back to the people that don't like TF2 is like, I think the reason that they don't like it is because they got a false sense of superiority from growing up playing like aim assist games on the console. And they come into a game like this, they got like people with like thousands and thousands of hours. You know, like, and they get totally destroyed and then they blame the game. It's not them that's bad. It's not their false sense of superiority that's incorrect. It's the game that's the problem. And in true Source Sport fashion, they try to ruin the fun for every other person that likes to do it, like, that's decent at it, like. Dead. Chicken Kiev with the deadliest catch is also kind of funny. Yep. For a split second there, they made it so no other things could be used with it. And then they immediately swapped it. I mean, so many good loadouts come from the bird heavy. Oh no.
Sentry forward!
Dead.
Hey! Hey, thanks. Hey!
Gotta yell spy at the dead spy. Oh no. I missed. You're a spy. Yeah, take that AFK Pyro. Team Fortnite. You're doing good, Heavy. That's a good job.
Cheers, mate! You're doing good, lad!
How did that soldier even see me? I think I'm gonna try to jump up and grab the point.
Hey, thanks, Doc.
Oh no.
Medic! I didn't need your help, you know.
Up sniper time. Dead. Didn't expect to do that. Oh no. He blow himself up? He did not.
Thanks, mate.
He's got the Kritzkrieg. Was not expecting the punching heavy. Yeah, so no, my plan isn't really working too good.
Thanks, Doc.
Oh, blew myself up.
Thanks, lad.
Wow. I'm freaking annihilated. Yeah, I don't really know what to do. Like, this NG has been real consistent in giving everybody teleporters, you know, to the front line, but he kind of needs to move up. But how can he move up when there's that right around the corner? Well, we do also have 4 engineers and 4 medics. So we have, like, nobody to shoot anybody.
Attention. 5 minutes left in the mission. 5 minutes left in the mission.
First good trip!
I don't know why he's got his dispenser in there. Sniper. Oh, tickle him. No, Angie, no, dude. No. I think I'm gonna try to spy cap it. I mean, Dust Bowl is kind of not the place to have friendlies in it. I mean, it is one of those cases where it does ruin everybody else's fun. Freaking spy. I don't even think they've got a sentry over there. Spy around here. Shut up, you face. Me. My face. Come on, dude. Get out of the way, dude. He's not getting out of the way. Thank you, Dank Doctor.
Appreciate it, Doc.
That pyro meant it. I got a sentry back up. No, I don't think we're getting this. Nope.
Mission ends in 60 seconds.
That's stupid. It's funny though. Like, got a nest of Pootis birds. We got the nest of Pootis birds. Yeah. That's stupid. It's funny though, but it's still stupid. Like,
Mission ends in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You failed.
Sensor down. Sentry down.
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
Slap my hand.
I love this doctor!
Excellent.
Yeah, I've been going for about an hour. I usually don't. If I don't cut off the stream, then, you know, I'll end up with like a 3 or 4 hour stream. But yeah, gonna take a break for a little bit. Thank you for watching, and thank you for subscribing and clicking the button right now.